Hi, I'm Rob, and I'm here for Music Radar and GuitarWorld.com at NAMM 2020. And we're here to meet Roy from Positive Grid to talk us through the new Spark amp, which is a 40-watt amp with a range of features that it's quite unlike any other amp we've encountered. Should we start with the tones first, Roy?
There's a lot of first of all, it's a very unique amp because it works in conjunction with this app. So there's a lot of different features, but one of the main things is there's over 10,000 tones, and they're all powered by the Bias tone engine by Positive Grid. So if you've ever used Bias amp or Bias effects, you know how phenomenal those tones sound. The same technology used in that is also used in this.
And are all the tones all ready to go, or is there kind of, can people buy additional packs of tones?
So there's no additional thing to buy. Everything's already there. There's a tone cloud that you can access different tones. You can customize your own tones. Virtually everything's customizable. And you can save different presets. And then without using the amp works as a normal amp on its own. So if you have a look over here, you got your 7 different tones right here. Tone switch. It also includes bass and acoustic guitars, so you're not just limited to electric. And then you have your clean, your glassy, your crunch, your high gain, and your metal tones as well. The rest of the knobs are the knobs you find on any grade amp. So you've got your gain, your 3-way tone stage, you got your master control volume for the entire channel, and then you have 3 dedicated knobs for effects, for modulation, delays, and reverb, and then your output. You guys want to hear some tones?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'll start you off with a clean tone that I made using switch over here. And what you're going to notice with this is going to sound really rich, really full, and really deep. And that's because there's two custom designed speakers in here that work in stereo. They're really going to allow you to feel that low end while hearing those like crystal clear highs. Let's check it out.
Cool.
Now, on the other side of that spectrum, you've got your metal tones, your high gain tones. We're just going to go in here, tweak this a little bit.
So this is kind of styled on a kind of 5150S.
Yeah. Exactly.
Cool. Nice. And there's a range of effects on offer as well.
There's tons of effects. So if I go into the actual app, the app is a real-time controller for the amp, a real-time interface for the amp. And what that means is whatever I change on the app is going to affect the sound of the amp. And whatever I change on the amp you're going to visually see change on the app. Now, I can drag and drop different effects. I can take effects out. And I can go in and change any of these effects as well. So you got 5 different compressors, ranging from optical to bass comp. I got 9 different drives. I got virtually any modulation you can think of, different gorgeous delays and reverbs as well. And I got 30 different amps, ranging from acoustic to bass to cleans, mid gains, heavy gains, and all the parameters. I can switch anything I want.
I don't know if you're getting this, but the stereo sound is amazing on this.
Right, yeah, especially with that reverb, like you can really hear. I'll turn that up a little bit just so you can hear it in the room. I don't know if it'll come out through the video, but you know what I mean? It's really like really able to hear it.
So the Spark is like there's 4 kind of areas to talk about, and another one is I don't know what you want to talk about next. We'll talk about recording, the recording function. That obviously with all this tone on offer, it's crazy not to use it as a recording tool.
So right now we've got it mic'd up, but there's a simpler way to record it, and that's just there's a USB out in the back. So you can take that, connect it straight to your computer. The computer will recognize it as Spark, and right away you can use that as your input in your DAW. And
cool. And then there's the learning side, and this is where this is quite unique, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. So It can help you learn pretty much any song you want. You have access to your Spotify playlist and your Apple Music playlist, as well as the entire music library. Sorry, the entire YouTube music library. And once you choose the song, it analyzes that song for you, gives you all the chords. The Wi-Fi here isn't working too well, but let's see if we can get it to work. Yeah. Okay, so this is just a random backing track off of YouTube. We can do this with any song. And as it plays, it shows you the chords in real time, and you have the chord diagrams here at the top. Now, if some of these chords are too complicated or you want to try some different chords, you can click the virtual capo. And the virtual capo is going to tell you where to put a capo. It's going to give you maybe some more open chords if there were maybe too many bar chords within that. Now, if you're having trouble learning, right now this is just a backing track, but let's say you were learning the chords to a certain song and you were having trouble with a certain section, you can actually loop whatever section you want, as many bars as you want, having to play through that, and slow it down. So that's 50%, hit it again, it'll slow down to 80, hit it one more time, and it'll go back to full speed. Cool?
Excellent. So it's a great way to kind of get to grips with chords of your favourite songs, but also just to keep yourself playing if you're on your own at home or something to jam along to.
I was doing here with somebody else, we were jamming along to just random backing tracks off of YouTube. We didn't know what the chords were, so it's nice to just have it there, run along through the chords, and then try to match, play the arpeggios that pertain to each kind of chord as it's going through. Now, aside from the backing tracks that you can just get off YouTube, which really you can use any song here and it'll analyze the chords, but you got access to all these backing tracks from YouTube, but the app itself has different built-in backing tracks in different styles. Right now we've got pop, rock, funk, and blues. It's always going to be updated with different genres as well. And when you click that, it's going to give you a bass and drum backing track. And you can change the speeds here. You can go slower, you can go faster.
Wow.
And the cool thing about this, if I don't like this one, I can go to a different one. The cool thing about this is it's structured like a song. You got your verse, you got your chorus, bridges, and outro. So it just helps spark creativity.
Hence the name. Yeah, excellent. So this has been a huge success so far. The pre-orders have been crazy, haven't they?
Really, really crazy, yeah.
Yeah. So what, anything about when it'll be shipping to people?
Right now we're thinking either late February, early March.
Cool.
But we're still working on it. We're still fixing all the little kinks and issues, and so far it's working great. We've been we just updated it this morning as well. And there's constantly going to be updated, and that's the beauty of Positive Grid. It's a software company. They made the software. It's not a third party, so they're always going to be updating it with different things and stuff. Now, aside from all those backing tracks, there's also the Smart Jam feature. Smart Jam feature listens to what I play and gives me a backing track in the same key with the same chords, and I can, if I want, I can speed that up, slow that down, and that's going to be in different genres as well. Right now, I'll show you how that works. We're still in beta mode, so there's only one kind of character right here named Dave, and he likes rock and roll using power chords, but there's going to be a lot of different genres. This one might be somebody else for funk, might be somebody else for jazz, might be somebody else for, pop or something. What happens is I click Let's Jam, I tap the tempo that I want, I play a few chords, it analyzes the chords and gives me a backing track. Let's try it out.
Yeah, please.
Once it gives me the track, let's say that tempo, let's say I tap the tempo a little bit too fast, I can slow it down and have full control over the speed. Now what you're going to notice when it gets to the chorus here, it's going to change the groove. You know what I mean?
Wow, yeah.
So it just helps when you're kind of writing songs or anything. Speed that up, slow that down if I want. Okay, a little too slow feature, there's also voice commands over here.
Right.
There's tons of different voice commands that you can say. What happens if you click this little micro? Whoa! Gosh. So we're still in beta mode, so we're still testing things out. But I click the little microphone, and I can say, jam along with me, and it'll open up the Smart Jam. I can say, play me a blues backing track, and it'll play a blues backing track.
Excellent.
So right now, I'm just connecting to the amp. Now we're connected. Play a blues backing track. And it'll give me a bunch of backing tracks to choose from.
Oh, wow.
In the blues genre.
Excellent.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So aside from that, there's built-in metronome, built-in tuner. You've got a headphone out. You've got an auxiliary in if you don't want to use the Bluetooth. You've got a nifty little strap to carry it. It's a great little amp.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Roy. Thank you.